and rosé. It's Q92.
And he paid. Jake, what's your rage?
Mine's kind of a little bit self-inflicted, the first part at least. So I'm kind of lazy and don't like to do things until like I absolutely have to.
Procrastination.
Yeah, so my windshield wipers absolutely do not work well at all. And I was always out of windshield wiper fluid. And so like yesterday driving here, I couldn't see because it was dirty. And so I had to like wait until like a car drove next to me and splashed enough snow so I could clean my windshield wiper so I could see.
Yeah.
And
Bottle of water out the window, Jake. I had to do it.
If I would have if I had water.
Okay.
So yesterday I was out with Star and we were grocery shopping and then I saw windshield wiper fluid. I'm like, finally I'm going to do it. Going to refill my windshield wiper fluid.
Make the investment.
Right. so I got the
Where were you shopping at, just out of curiosity?
dealers in Ashland.
Oh, okay.
So I got the de-icer and it said negative 30 degrees, melts ice instantly. So I'm like, great. So I put that in my car. I tested it, works great. You know, like we go home. And I did it one more time before leaving her house. And then on my drive here this morning, I also couldn't see. I'm like, I got this time. You know, I turn on the windshield wiper fluid, nothing comes out. My windshield wiper scrape, makes that awful noise, smears it around, makes it harder to see. Nothing comes out. I don't know why my windshield wiper.
Did it freeze? Do you park your truck outside at night?
Yeah,
Okay.
but shouldn't it not freeze if it's negative 30 degree?
But where it comes out of, water can get in there and freeze and block off where that would come out.
Oh.
So
that could happen, or sometimes in cars, it's like a hose wise off, and sometimes that needs taken apart and cleaned.
Yeah.
And if you're running high, know that I was having issues, and of course, like all men, I had my lady do it. I looked up a YouTube video how to do it, and she went out in the garage and did it, and my windshield wipers work fine now.
Yeah.
Because I watched a couple YouTube videos, and apparently, according to these guys, that happens more than you think.
Oh,
they can become disconnected
I
very
was going to say
easily,
disconnected.
or
That's
they
happened
can
to me.
become clogged with just stuff. If you just clean out the hoses.
Yeah, my Durango did that. It came completely apart, and
Yeah.
Tony finally, when he was looking in, he kind of like looked up because it was mounted to like the hood part of the car, and he was like, "Oh, this is the problem." And he literally just like connected them back together.
A lot of times, Jake, that just happened to me, can be an easier fix than you think, even if you have to like pop the hood, because it could be as simple as the hoses. But she's right, it could be frozen too from the exit part.
Yeah,
gotcha.
From being outside.
I'll look into it today.
So hopefully, because that is a terrible when you're driving on especially like on the freeway.
Maybe just keep a bottle of water in your glove compartment just in case.
Okay.
But like
Ooh.
you do know, you can go to like Walmart or you can go into AutoZone and just tell them to make a model of your car, and they'll put the blades on for you.
Yeah, I need new blades for sure, but the windshield wiper fluid also needs to work for those to be useful.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's true.
Fair. Ooh, you know what else you can do? Do a little spray bottle, put windshield wiper fluid, and then if you're driving, just reach around while you're driving.
Little
Just stick my head out the window and spray my own windshield.
Dude, like, what is he doing?
Okay.
What does that kid do? CPAP thing. I'll be getting one of those shortly. So much for bedtime, sexy time.
Well, you can like get it on and then put your CPAP on.
You could. My sleep was disrupted 132 times during the night. Still waiting on my CPAP. I can't wait to be able to sleep through the night and hopefully not fall asleep during the day. That may be something I deal with.
You think?
Especially at work. In meetings.
You guys, he takes they're like micro naps. I've never known anybody who can do what he does. Really, truly.
I've made fun of at home all the time by Jamie and not daughter. They'd be like, I could walk by you in the living room. You're asleep.
Yeah.
Sitting up. They're like, I can go to the kitchen, get a glass of water, come back. You're awake and doing something. She's like, in like the time it took me to just go get a cup and come back in the room, you're awake, alert, and doing something.
That is true.
She's like, it makes no sense. She's like,
you guys, he can completely fall asleep during a meeting, and then when it's his turn, he'll be like, and he'll act like nothing was actually happening just before then. Like he'll literally have he's very clever. He pulls his hat down in the front a little bit, and he like acts like he's looking down at like his paper or his phone. And he'll be like, Christian, what do you got? And he'll be like, and I swear to you, he's sleeping. You can kind of tell by the way he breathes, like by the way his shoulders rise and fall. If it's a sleep breathe, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but when it's time.
Yeah, he'll be like, I did sports. And we'll be like, what?
Here's the games we're doing tonight.
He literally just woke up.
I'm like, yep, all right. I know the routine. Everyone knows the routine of our meeting.
Today's hit music, Q92 722. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday. It is snowy. It's cold. It's Monday. It feels like a Monday. Looks like a Monday.
Must be a Monday.
Yeah, I've got to say. So I don't know what you're going to do about this flower conundrum, Jake. Jake got Star flowers for Valentine's Day. He's not going to end up seeing her like he thought.
Yeah. So I could just drop them off, but that's literally over 2 hours of driving just to drop off flowers to not even see her.
Well, what else do you have to do today?
Nothing. But that's a lot of gas. Now, see, the thing is, she's off Wednesday, and I get off
so you
after
don't
the
love
meeting.
her?
No, I do. Listen, guys.
I'm kidding.
I know. But she is off Wednesday, so that might be an option. I just don't know what my mom's doing because sometime this week I have to go shopping with my mom because I'm going to a wedding over the weekend, and I have nothing to wear.
Yeah.
So
good call.
And I don't know where her work schedule is, but we have to do something this week before Friday.
It's so funny. I just saw something. Here we go. Prolong the life of flowers. That's actually on our prep site today, probably because the amount of flowers that were given out on Friday or over the weekend. It said to add 1 tablespoon each of honey and vinegar to the vase when changing the water. Honey provides nourishment with its sugar. Vinegar destroys any bacteria that could cause the flowers to wilt or grow on the stems to cause them to die sooner.
Interesting. Okay.
So, I mean, if you got to make those flowers last, if you want to pick them up today and not give them to her till Wednesday, potentially.
Yeah.
But what if it doesn't happen Wednesday? Then do you make the drive?
No, then I give them to my mom or my grandma and I say, Happy
Valentine's Day.
Try again next year.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. That'd be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, good morning to you too. We had Efta Girl checking in on the text line. Happy Monday as well. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really do Valentine's Day the way that we normally would. We got a surprise on Thursday that my nephew was here from South Carolina. So like it kind of threw the whole weekend off, which is totally fine because we love having him in town. So it ended up kind of being slightly different, but we made fettuccine on Saturday. We ended up ordering pizza on Friday so that, our kids could hang out and
oh, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, just kind of a low key, laid back weekend.
Same.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping the kids could get out and sled ride yesterday, but the wind started like crazy.
It was
early.
very windy.
Yeah.
It was blowing everywhere.
I was like, that doesn't look fun.
No.
At all. So, yeah, so it was a good weekend. Looking forward to the week ahead, and hopefully the weather's going to be getting a little bit better, which is, we'll find out. So Doug's winter party was this weekend.
Oh yeah. How did that go?
Did you check in on it?
I did not.
Well, okay. If you guys know about Doug's winter party, it was this huge trending movement on social media, TikTok. I mean, there were reels on Instagram about it. I mean, it was a lot. Okay. It kind of took the world by storm. Our very own Golden Crisp chips are these awesome people sent chips to Doug's winter party, which was fantastic. I have mixed emotions about it. I was getting some text messages on Saturday. They're like, are you in the live stream? And at that point, I hadn't jumped in yet. Actually, I think I ended up talking to 4 people about it on Saturday. Anyhow, like Doug, it was literally throughout the night, he had maybe 24 people pass through the party.
Huh.
His family was very clear, though. They didn't want to overwhelm him because he is older.
Yeah.
And so it was truly this party, the original party, was really just for the people he had walked around and given hand-delivered invitations to.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Period.
Okay.
They were going to have law enforcement make sure it was policed because a lot of people were, you saw the things like, I'm headed to...
Yeah, people trying to go.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So they encouraged people to have their own satellite Doug's winter parties, which they totally did. I mean, I was watching a live stream from Texas, North Carolina. I saw one in Idaho, of all places.
Oh,
like, yeah. And I think some people were disappointed that Doug's party wasn't bigger. Now, I thought about it for a second. So I was like, you know what? You're right. I mean, all of this, the daughter, the granddaughter, a neighbor,
all this talk, and then
somebody could have like amped it up a little bit more than they did. I felt like,
yeah, a little bit.
However, one, the family didn't ask for it. Doug didn't ask for it. All of this attention.
That's true.
It just
Yeah.
happened
He
on
wanted
its
a
own.
small party. Yeah.
Yeah. And 2, I feel like it spawned something bigger than that. Like, I think it was about more than just Doug's actual winter party. I think it was about people wanting a reason to come together and celebrate and have a good time together.
Yeah, that's true too.
So I don't call this a fail necessarily.
No.
I mean, I would have liked to have seen Doug dance or something. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's a little sad.
I don't know. If any of you guys saw that, I would be curious to see what you guys thought about Doug's winter party. But our girls from Golden Crisp were down at the brewery in North Carolina. It looked like a very good time. Proceeds from that obviously benefiting the hurricane relief in North Carolina, so you can't go wrong there. So I call that party a total success.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyhow, well,
that was anticlimactic.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't know. What'd you guys think? 330-269-9292. That is the text line, or you can call us 330-450-9292. We're off and running. It is Monday morning. Coming up next hour, we're going to have those tickets to see Luke Bryan at Blossom Music Center on Friday, July 11th. So you're going to want to keep it right here. It's Q92. Right now, it's Sublime in Santeria. Good morning, everybody.
If heaven's really just space, and we all go to you know what I mean? Because some people think we were sent here from another planet, another universe.
Yeah, but I've never been like, I came from outer space.
No, because that's not as glamorous as saying I was sent here by the Lord, whichever God you pray to. It's fine.
Right.
You know, I would think about stuff like, what if we really are? What if this is a simulation?
I don't know. I've never really
What
thought
if
about
we
it
are
like that before.
Sims?
I don't think it's that.
Is it that much crazier to think that than think that a man made us
What do you think this
from
is
the
like?
clouds?
So, in essence, you think this is like a much bigger version of the Truman Show?
Vastly, yeah. I don't know. These things I don't know. I can't. The problem is none of us can really answer any of these questions until we die.
Right.
Like there's no one can come back to give us the answers. Like, yeah, no, it's this, or no, it's just this.
But there have been all those people that have had near-death experiences that say they see the Lord. You don't believe them?
They say that.
You don't believe them?
I'd like to speak personally to someone who's like, yeah, I saw this. You know what I mean? This is what I saw.
Yeah.
It's clouds. Everyone gets wings. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's groovy.
And Christian, that buffet doesn't exist.
My heaven, that would be my heaven. Just an endless buffet of all the foods I like. I don't know. It's just I think about weird things like that.
Yeah.
Where do we really come from?
Well, because
how did humans really
I do doubt the
begin
buffet.
to exist on this earth?
I know.
These are wormholes I go down.
I know.
Or rabbit holes, not wormholes, but wormholes in
Well,
space.
it's because you're thinking about space.
Yeah. I mean, how did this planet begin creating life and living things?
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
You know how this world began.
We know what we were told. None of us were here.
But life has to come from something.
Yeah, yeah. You need carbon. You need well, for us, for life, for oxygen. You need oxygen. But how did it start? Did it really start with two people and an apple?
I mean,
Do you believe that?
I do.
Two people just showed up?
No, I believe that God made man and God made woman.
Just made one.
Yeah, and he put them together so that they would populate the earth.
Then wouldn't there be a little bit of...
What do you believe in dinosaurs?
Oh, yeah, I believe in dinosaurs.
You believe that we evolved though, like in evolution?
I don't know.
Because again, life has to come from life.
I don't
So
know
how did
the
that
dinosaurs
first
got.
life form happen?
These are great questions.
I know, it's deep.
Great questions. I
Deep.
don't know. We weren't the only thing that were created. I'm saying, is there a chance maybe we were placed here?
By God, yeah.
But maybe what we think is God is actually people from other universe.
An alien? Are you trying to tell me a spaceship
I
buzzed by and they're like,
I don't know.
this looks like a good spot. Beam them down.
I don't know what I believe either, Christian. LOL. But, ... who made God? How did he get there?
Well, God's a spirit. God's a spirit.
We're told.
Today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. It's 7:33. I hope your day is off to a great start. It is Monday. We were saying before, if a Monday ever Mondayed this hard before, I can't recall. I don't know why. I'm struggling today.
Yeah, it's kind of a special Monday.
It is. And we had such a low key weekend. Literally Saturday night, my kids had plans. My husband and I sat down and watched the 3-part series Black Hawk Down on Netflix.
Okay.
At first I was kind of I'll be scrolling my phone when I saw what he had started, but then I got sucked in. It was fascinating. Highly recommend if anybody's into that. It was actually a really, really good documentary. Get you fired up, but it was good. And then yesterday I did a little TJ Maxx, little retail therapy with my daughter. I love TJ Maxx because I feel like you go in, I will literally go just to walk around to kill time, and I come home. That's when my biggest purchases happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone there before, totally not for anything in particular, and I've come home with 2 wingback chairs. Yesterday I came home with 2 new bar stools for the kitchen, with backs on them.
Of course.
I literally just was going just because we were bored.
Yeah, that's the worst time to go.
Yeah. I also did get some new towels and washcloths. I got made fun of when I got home, though, because my husband's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "It's textures for you." Because he goes, "Why did you get new washcloths?" I'm like, "Because some of them need thrown away and they're not as soft anymore." I am a sucker for really good, really soft towels and washcloths. Yeah. My husband's like, "But you continue that trend with blankets, pajamas, everything has to be so soft." And I'm like, who wouldn't want...
Yeah, who wouldn't want soft pajamas?
Right. And he's like, "I know, but because he just will throw on t-shirt and basketball shorts. I get it.
Yeah.
That's comfortable to him. Good for you. But I don't know. I'm extra when it comes to that kind of stuff."
It makes sense.
Do you have anything that's a comfort thing for you that you can't bend the rules on? Or if Jake is going to go relax, let's put it this way. If Jake's going to go relax, or he's I'm going to do something for myself, what would that be for you?
That's a good question. I don't know. I do like to put on those lounge pajama pants. I do like to wear especially in the winter.
Yeah.
The soft, long pajama pants. I do enjoy that.
Okay.
But I really don't know what else.
But there's nothing that you like to go do. For me, it's shopping. I love to shop, or putting on my pajamas and getting into bed early and binge watching my favorite shows.
Recently axe throwing.
Okay.
I haven't gone in a while.
That.
I got to go this weekend on Friday, and it really was just calming me down. I was just I needed this.
Yeah. I have a confession to make. I'm a little bit obsessed with a game on my phone right now, to the point where I might be... I got to see where I'm at here. I almost hate to even open the app because it's embarrassing and I don't want to give up my daily treat.
Fair.
You guys, I have been playing Candy Crush. When it first came out, I was addicted to Candy Crush. This was years ago. I don't know how or why I got back into it, but I did.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Oh, see there, it's activating my daily treat machine. Okay. I'm on level, my gosh, with the pop-ups, 657.
Is that high? It sounds high.
I mean, I had to have played 657 times, and that's assuming that I passed every level on the first try. I did not.
True. My grandma plays this game where you have to match all the items and clean up all the space. You ever seen those games?
Oh yeah.
My grandma has an iPad. She plays that all the time. She's on level 9,000 or 900, almost to 1,000 or something like that. I'm like, how do you get that high?
Yeah. I mean, I actually Googled it. I was like,
how many levels are there? Yeah.
Oh,
there's got to be an end.
It's infinite. No, not for Candy Crush.
How not? There's
I don't know. It's so mindless for me. I just because Tony was yesterday, he's like, how can someone spend so long playing? But see, here's the thing. I can multitask. I can carry on a conversation. I can half watch a show.
No.
But I am obsessed with crushing those little stinking candies. I don't know what my problem is.
Huh.
Yeah, I just admitted that.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Level 657.
People love to play games on their phones.
Yeah, but I've never been one of those people.
Neither have I, really.
Yeah. I don't know. My question to you guys is what is the thing that you guys go to as your mental tap out? What do you do that's if you're giving yourself like self-care or giving yourself like time to just
Yeah, you time.
decompress, like you time. Like, what is it that you choose to do? What does that look like for you? For me, it's going shopping or probably playing a game on my phone. For
Yeah.
Jake, he likes to put on his comfy pants.
Yep.
And chill out. Just
Just relax.
be cozy and warm at home. Like, give us some ideas because I really probably should get off this whole Candy Crush kick.
I don't think it's a big problem yet.
I don't know. My husband will be like, I don't even know how your phone battery lasts that long. Like, I get it from all angles. Just
Yeah.
and the kids are like, oh, she's back at it again. Like, they know when they see me.
Yeah.
But I am like so obsessed with this game right now. It's so addicting. I don't know. Let us know. 330-269-9292. What's your guilty pleasure? What do you do to relax? I want to know. Or you can give us a call. 330-450-9292. Good morning, everybody. It's Doja Cat. Paint the Town Red. Happy Monday. Okay, so have you guys been to the store recently?
Yes.
And no. Like literally, this is brand new. So my favorite store is Target, right? We go to Target often. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or try and lie. Anyhow, why do we have to have sales reps in stores where you're just trying to get your shopping done?
Oh, Sam's Club does that.
Sam's Club does it. I will say Costco's really good about it. There's reps there, but they don't approach you. You have to come to them.
Those Sam's Club people damn near tackle you.
Oh my gosh, it's awful. Well, Target has now allowed reps to be in the back of their store by their cell phones peddling cell phone service plans. And to Target, I say, you suck. I'm sorry. This was the interaction that I had over the course of, I was there a week ago today, and I was there, and I have not gone back yet. And part of it was because of this exchange. I was there a week ago today, and then I was also there the previous Sunday. So Sunday to Sunday to anyhow, it was a few days. It was less than a week. We were approached. She asked what we were paying for our cell phone plan, and I told her, and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's so high. Well, it's not. Let me just tell you that. For 5 lines and internet being under $250, it's not. Tries to reorganize after we told her that we're in a contract, completely ignored us, is like steamrolling us to come with her, and finally my husband speaks up, and he's like, we said we're not interested. So we walk away, and I'm there the following Friday with my daughter because Sabrina Carpenter dropped a new album. What? Anyhow.
Oh, you got the vinyl?
Yeah. The same woman approaches us, and I said, we already spoke last Sunday. I was here last Sunday. I said, oh, yeah, you were. For sure. I remember. And she's like, well, let's talk about it. And I said, no, I'm going to tell you what I told you then. We're just trying to shop. We're not interested.
Yeah.
She walked away and was like mumbling something under her breath. Listen, I am not the rude one. I am trying to save you time. You're going nowhere fast with me. But moreover, why are these stores allowing sales reps to interrupt the shopping experience in their store? Because it's putting a bad taste in my mouth. I'll tell you what, I'll go to all online shopping. I don't want to be bothered. And I'm not an introvert. Today's hit music, Q92 751 on your Monday morning. Good morning, everybody. All right, before the break, we were talking about like just different things that we enjoy. Okay, so it's been a busy day. You find 10, 15, 20 minutes, maybe more, just to kind of like tap out, clear your head, do what you want to do. Like, what are you doing? I said, I love to go shopping. I do. And I also have this really weird, strange addiction to Candy Crush right now. And I asked, my question to you guys was, what is it that you do? Jake says he just likes to relax, like put on his comfy pants and just chill.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Everybody has their own thing. Someone texted, still no Dutch oven, Lauren. Every time I think one, I see of you not having one.
LOL.
No, I still don't have a Dutch oven. I didn't get it for Christmas. I think that's going to have to be like, I purchased it myself just because like, he's like, I don't know what color. I don't know what quart size. Like,
yeah,
I'd have to be really specific. And sometimes you don't know until you see it in the store and you're like, that one. So another text message, pedicure. Okay. So you go get a pedicure if you're going to unwind and relax. I've had pedicures before. I don't really relax that much. I don't know. It's something about, maybe it's just because it's my feet.
Yeah, I don't like people touching my feet.
Yeah. But I mean, I get it. A lot of people really enjoy them.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
How that could be relaxing.
My go-to is playing Call of Duty Zombies. All right, nice. I like a good round of zombies, especially playing online with friends or whatever.
Yeah.
I've done that. I mean, we usually do it with the same people, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. Like we all have our window assignments and everything. You ever played it?
No.
You'd like it. Yeah, I think you would.
Okay.
Another text message. I was on level 4,000 of a car game. Okay. I mean, like we all have our own thing. Like whatever reason, it just sucks you in, and it's like can't look away. Text message. I like to rot in bed and watch TikToks. You know what? I've been there, done that. Yeah, I can get on board with that. A good TikTok sesh.
No tickety talk.
I know Jake's not on Tickety Talk. Isn't that weird that I, in my early 40s, I'm on TikTok, and Jake is like the prime demographic for TikTok, and he's not on it.
Nope. Will not TikTok. Have not TikTok.
All right. Text message. I'm on level 1592 on Candy Crush. All right, high five.
That's crazy.
See, I'm not alone.
No, you're not. Definitely not alone.
I like to play Texas Chainsaw on Xbox to unwind. All right. So gaming seems to be a common thing. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Uh-oh.
I'm on level 7,801 in Candy Crush. When did you start playing? When you were 5?
Yeah, when they first started.
No, I mean, I think I could probably pull that one off too, to be honest. It's just keeping with it. I mean, I think over time, if I
Yeah,
keep
if you continued playing since it came out, you would have been there too.
yeah, like over the weekend, I went
Yeah.
probably like 100 levels.
Yeah. See?
Hold on. Potheaded Malvern. I'm on level 31,000 in Slotmania.
See? You're not the only one.
Okay, so the whole mobile gaming thing is a thing. Like we do it,
Oh,
right?
it's a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I always wondered. And then there's this one. I don't know. I cannot remember what it's called now. I should because I've seen the ad a billion times on Candy Crush. It's almost like cruel. It's like this poor woman who's like trying to take care of these children and she's constantly tripping and staying in a house that doesn't have windows and you've got to board up the windows. It's like taking
What?
care of this family. Yeah.
That's
It's very
weird.
weird. And I'm like, this is almost borderline cruel. Like, why is this coming up as a game option for me to download?
So bizarre.
Yeah. It's interesting. Okay. Well, I'm not entirely by myself. It's funny. We were talking last night at Sunday dinner, like about generations and millennials and all that kind of stuff. And this just, I wish I'll have to tell you kind of off air, like, because nobody else is going to really care. And you probably don't either, but you're stuck here in the studio with me for a while. Just about things that are, and this is one of those things, Jake, where you're not on TikTok and you should be because it's your generation.
It is, but I don't act my generation. I'm like an old man. I go to bed by 9 o'clock. I don't go out.
So you're more like a Gen Xer.
Yeah. Those
All
crazy
right.
kids and their internet.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys do to unwind? What's your guilty pleasure? What's your vice? I would agree with the rotting my brain laying in bed scrolling TikTok. That works for me. I'm a big Candy Crush person. I'm addicted to that game. And I do have an addiction to being just comfortable. Like I am a sucker. I will buy anything that is super soft. Towels, washcloths, blankets, sheets, pajamas, anything like that. Like I am on board. Let us know. 330-269-9292. That is the text line. 330-450-9292. That is the phone line. You can call us up at any time. Coming up this coming hour, I'm going to have a pair of tickets for you to go see Luke Bryan at Blossom Music Center. That's on Friday, July 11th. Part of his country song Came on tour with Vincent Mason, May Estes, Cole Goodwin, and DJ Rock. That's going to be an amazing show. I've seen Luke in it live, and he's a performer. He's a performer.
Yeah.
So if you want a shot at those tickets, be listening. The Q to call is coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. Right now, it is Outcast. Hey, yeah, it's Q92.
February gets a little better. I'm so over winter right now. I know it's only January and we are in no way done, but I'm just like.
Do you want another little nugget you can make fun of me for?
Sure.
I start taking a certain lesson in February too.
A lesson? I don't understand.
I'm taking ice skating lessons. With my sister.
Huh. At 41, it's time to take ice skating.
I know how to ice skate. They're just going to hone my skills.
What? So is there a competition coming up? Are you going to be on a reality TV show?
No, it's something that I wanted to do because I enjoy ice skating so much, but I feel like I could be a lot better at it.
Where does one even take?
Center ice. It's right by my house. It's like, I don't know, 4 minutes from my front door.
Okay. Oh. So there
I knew you'd like that one.
ice skating lessons.
I debated whether I should tell you guys or not.
Lauren's about to have a nice lengthy break from work for a while. LOL. Yeah, if she's not murdered, she's going to have a broken neck. She's going to fall and break something. Text message. There we go. Encouragement.
Maybe,
already.
but I mean,
Someone put in a GIF or GIF of someone falling on ice skates on the text line.
thank you. Thank you guys so much.
So that is oh man.
Someone gave the loser.
Yeah, that's ice skating.
Listen
lessons
here, you're never
in-
too old to try new things, okay?
No, but you can be too old to not break something.
Oh, listen,
Your bones, you better get on some Boniva.
Are you kidding? I'm not that old, you jerkwad. And I eat yogurt every morning. I get enough calcium.
You
Thank
better
you.
get on some Boniva. OMG, Baja. All I can picture is Modern Family, Fire and Nice, Mitchell and Claire. That was a great show, by the way. That was an underrated show. Just got to throw that out there. I loved that.
I think of like Blades of Glory because this will be comical.
Chaz Michaels. An ice-devouring sex tornado. Remember that? I love that movie.
I love that movie too. I thought it was hilarious.
Man. Lauren, you got this, girl. Don't let them rain on your parade. Keep Advil near, though.
I will
said.
definitely do that. Trust me, like me and my sister made this decision last weekend that we were going to do it. So,
well, hey, there you go.
yeah.
There you
I've
go.
waited all week for that little juicy.
You waited your whole life for this. All your dreams, huh?
I think it will be fun. Who doesn't love to ice skate? I do.
But what are you going to try to be learning? Like a routine?
No. I mean, they just teach you like fundamentals to make it easier so that you're smoother on the ice so that you can turn easier so you know
But
how to
how
stop.
often do you ice skate enough for this?
I think I'll ice skate more now because of this.
That means the answer is no.
We try and go every winter, but we only go once. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Are you trying to like be faster than everybody?
no, I'm
Like,
not.
is it
I'm
like
going for speed skating.
all right.
Get out of my way, little kid.
Well, please.
Hey,
Move it.
if I get good enough, maybe I'll join the hockey league
I
there.
would love it. Good luck with your newfound love.
Hey, at least I have aspirations. I'm dabbling in new things.
You do. You
And
are.
I would love to get back into tennis. So over the summer,
I can see tennis a lot more than ice skating.
well, I played tennis
Or
in high school.
pickleball.
I love pickleball. We play
All right.
pickleball as a family. But I would love to get into an adult tennis league. Like I used to play.
Hey, I always say dream big. It's
Today's hit music, Q92 805 on your Monday morning. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for waking up with us. I am Lauren, and I am hanging out with Jake. Good morning.
Good morning.
Christian is off. He took a day, used the long weekend to take his family to Great Wolf Lodge. Hope he's having a really good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say it was his first time there, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's a big thing around here. You
It
should
is.
at least go once.
Have you been?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Oh,
I'll never.
why not?
Do you really want to know?
I kind of want to know.
My husband worked with somebody. Now, this has been a while ago. My husband worked with someone that went to an indoor water park. I won't say which one it is. It's not a Great Wolf Lodge, though. And ended up like 24 to 48 hours in the hospital. He had meningitis.
Oh,
So I don't really trust it. I think maybe
that's
it's probably
fair.
better that, and maybe the two had nothing to do with one another. I have no idea. I just started eliminating anything that
Right.
felt like maybe it could have contributed. I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's still snowing.
That's great.
Yeah.
The commute home will be fun, or at least to go get lunch today. Actually, I'll be here at the station quite a while today. We have a really exciting show tomorrow coming up. Howie Mandel's going to be on the show, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love Howie.
me too.
He's such a fun guy. I don't know him, but he seems fun.
He does seem fun. There's a lot I didn't know about him. Like, of course, you know all the basics, like Deal or No Deal, America's Got Talent,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. But I didn't know he was the voice of Gizmo in Gremlins, and you're probably way too young.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Have you ever heard of Gremlins?
No.
Okay. Well, Gizmo was like the cutest little, I don't know, monster, whatever they were in the movie Gremlins. And I didn't know how he did the voice for that. So I was kind of pumped about that. I was like, no kidding. Just when I was looking through some stuff over the weekend about him.
Yeah.
I've listened to some of his podcasts too. Like
Yeah, they got some good guests on.
yeah, for sure. So I'm super excited. I'll be talking to him this afternoon. That will be on the show tomorrow. This is my first time doing this by myself though, because usually Christian does interviews with me. So I'm not gonna lie. There's like a little level of, I'm not like scared.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm a little nervous.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyone would be.
So that's fun though. I'm excited to get to talk to him. So that'll be on the show tomorrow. Also on the show tomorrow, you'll be able to win our last pair of tickets to go see him actually coming up on next Sunday at MGM Northfield. So anyhow, a couple of quick follow-up text messages from last hour. We were talking about our guilty pleasures and like what we do to tune out and really kind of relax, just if we have a few minutes to ourselves, it's like what we do. We've had people say games on their phone, which is great because I admitted my Candy Crush obsession. There's a lot of gaming, whether it's PlayStation 5, whether it's Xbox. Someone else said pedicures over on, I think it was Facebook. Yeah, Megan said, I color and listen to audiobooks. That's a good way to tap out mentally.
It is a good way. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never really listened to an audiobook. I think I should.
I've listened to 2.
Have you?
Yeah.
And did it like, some people can read and they absorb it. Some people can listen and they absorb. Read. So you're better at the audiobook.
Yeah, I did it when I was in the car driving here from work into the Star's house.
Yeah.
So like in like a week, I finished a book.
I would imagine. Yeah, it's a pretty far commute. So
yeah.
No, that's good. Maybe I should try that. Maybe I'll put that on my list for this year. Something to do.
Yeah.
Big fan. Yeah. I might retain it more because sometimes I feel like, but to be fair, when I do read a book, I do it like right before bed. So I usually only make it in a couple of pages and I end up rereading the same paragraph over and over again because I lose my place because I'm dozing.
Yeah. And then you don't remember what you read and then you have to read it again. And
100%.
No good.
Yeah. Someone said, someone said, pretty sure that game's called Homescapes. I think it's one of those where the ad is totally different than the actual game. I would hope so, because it seems really cruel. Like, she's with some guy and he like hits her, and I'm like, what
that's
is
so
this crap?
That's so weird.
It is. Yeah. Someone said mine is Candy Crush and June's Journey. Okay, I don't know what June's Journey is. I'll have to look. Right now, I'm pretty hyper focused. So I'm kind of playing 2 Candy Crush ones at the same time because I'm doing the soda pop one too. So when I run out of lives over on this is how bad my addiction is. When I run out of lives on one, I can hop over to the other if I'm not done gaming yet.
Okay, that's a good strategy.
Someone said, oh, yes. What hobbies do people like? Diamond painting, crocheting, bowling. Yeah, it can be a hobby or it could just be something you do. Like when, maybe when you need to just clear your head. I heard one of the days I was out, Christian was like, that's what they're calling it, kids. I heard him say crash out. Now, that's a common term in our house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like if you're getting ready to crash out, what do you need to do to like
not crash out?
Right. Calm your mind down. Yeah. Okay. Someone said you've got to try June's Journey, Lauren. Like she can find it so much fun. Okay. You know what? I will download that and try that too. So yeah. Talking about the things that you can do to kind of just decompress, chill out. What is it? What's your advice? Anyhow. So now we know Jake doesn't really do much of anything. He just goes home and he puts on his comfy pants and he acts like
sometimes I'll throw axes. Like I build my own target in the backyard, so I'll go even out there and throw just to.
Your parents between tasing each other or pepper spraying your brother, and I mean, wow. Anyhow, let us know. What do you do? 330-269-9292. And that is the text line. Phone line 330-450-9292. Remember, be listening for that cue to call. It's coming up. You want to go see Luke Bryan? Cue to call this hour. Keep it right here. Right now, Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso. Happy Monday, everybody.
Ask people right now out of nowhere from our prep site. How often should a woman dress sexy for her man?
How long have they been married?
Literally, that's all the question is. There's no like
20 plus years, once a year.
There's no like they didn't do a survey. There's no like data. Just how often? Are you talking about I'm talking to somebody. I'm like, do you mean like to go out or do you mean like
in the bedroom?
Home?
Right.
Listen, I am a typical perverted man, but I don't feel that should be a daily.
It doesn't stay on for but a minute.
I feel like that's an occasional.
Yeah.
You know
now
what I mean?
I get getting all dolled up and going out on a date.
But don't get me wrong.
I think that's good.
When you come home and your woman is like that and you had no clue it was coming, it's a very fun thing to
Because see, Tony usually sees me when my makeup's mostly rubbed off when I didn't put that much on to begin with because it was really early in the morning. Like,
Have you ever, for him, like he got home, like been ready to and dressed up in an outfit? Not like I'm not saying like you were Scooby-Doo, but you know what I mean? Like
let's go to dinner?
No, like
not since we've had
children.
Because that would be weird. They'd be like, Mommy, what's going on?
Of course, I meant like, maybe the kids were out. It was just you and him.
My kids are never out. No, I'm just kidding. They're always with us.
All right.
No, I mean, maybe like before children.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the newlywed phase.
Like he had no idea. He came home from work.
It was just us for the first like 2.5 years.
Yeah, there you go. Jake, you ever gone to Stars and all out of nowhere?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe once when we were on vacation.
I feel like once the kids are old enough and they're around, you're like, you can't do that because like in your situation, her mom was there. Like, what if her mom came in instead of you? That'd be awkward. I feel like that's the dirty texting.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That can be fun.
Tony and I used to work at the same place, and we would be in some of the same meetings, and I would send really like, I would send text messages just to watch his face.
That's funny. I'm naked under my clothes. Send. Man. And then, should a woman ask her man before she changes the color of her hair?
So, no.
I get asked that by Jamie.
I did change my hair color about a week before our wedding, and Tony was furious. He was like, you don't even look like you. To be fair, he wasn't wrong. I went to like pretty dark brown.
Before your wedding?
Yeah. And I was like this or lighter before.
No, like, hey, I'm thinking about...
Nope.
Just boom.
He was like, what did you do?
You ruined everything.
I think like when you're in like, I think women have a tendency to mess with those kinds of things, like when they're going through something. And I think I was going through like the whole, my God, I'm getting married. I'm moving out. My dad had died a year before and he wasn't going to be there for the wedding. So it was just going to be an all around, like it had been an emotional year.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to change. Dye my hair. Because every woman has a tendency to do that. And then he was like, what? I love you. It looked okay. But he was like, that's not you. Anybody that knows you knows that's not you. And I'm like, I know.
Nope.
So yeah, regrets.
So you do think you should ask your guy before?
I do think you should just at least give him a heads up. Because I remember how shocked he was when...
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I came home and Jamie all of a sudden had like white hair or like truly blonde hair, I'd be like, what in the blue hell?
Exactly. was, what's the one thing or couple of things that you do anytime you get a moment to yourself to just kind of like self-care, like decompress mentally, tune out, just chill. Text message, I listen to James Taylor because he's very mellow. All right. Turn on a little music. Text message, tonight a glass of wine in The Bachelor. All right. Cheers, lady. That sounds amazing. Someone said, other than zombies, I also put together model cars, trucks, semi, etc. Yeah, that can be fun, I think. I don't know if I have the patience for that. I have a very short fuse when it comes to patience. Like, if something doesn't come together very easily, I would say that's probably one of my bigger downfalls. Like, I get frustrated quick.
Same.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If you could, how do I word this? Like, if you could learn one skill, like you could master it instantly. Like, if someone was like, I will give you a skill, you do, like, you'll be a master. What would it be?
Oh, such a good question. I don't know. Probably to learn a different language.
Okay. So you want to be bilingual.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that because I like when somebody like knows that you don't speak Spanish and like they're Spanish people, like they always talk crap or like they talk and they know you can't understand it. So I would just love just to like, I know what you're saying.
Or is this like at the nail salon when you're like,
yeah,
I feel like they're talking about
anyone?
Me.
Yeah, like I feel like they are though.
I don't think they are. I don't know. I don't know.
But
about
wouldn't
that.
you?
I mean, definitely if I had some jerk sitting in front of me, I might.
Exactly. So
but I don't think it's like an everyday thing. I don't think it's like every person that comes in, they talk crap about.
No, but still, you could know what they're saying, and they think you don't.
Okay, so what language?
Like, I don't know. Probably Spanish.
Okay.
It's the most common, I think.
Yeah.
You have a better chance of eavesdropping on someone else's conversation that you're not supposed to.
So you want it surely just so that you can eavesdrop, not so that you can communicate.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be like a hit. Like nobody would know I speak Spanish. Like I would never speak it unless I need to.
Like unless you needed to interject into the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Jake's gonna start picking fights because he's gonna secretly learn languages.
Yeah, that'd be so fun.
Question for you guys: what skill would you want if you could know that you would master it instantly? You wouldn't have to try. This is just like it's a gift to just be given to you. What skill would it be? 330-269-9292. That's the text line. Call us up. 330-450-9292. I'm curious. Like, what skill would you want handed to you? If you could have a skill handed to you, what would it be? No matter what, you would be like the best of the best in that skill. Very curious to see what you guys are going to say. I think mine, I don't know. Let me think on it for a second.
Okay.
I'm going between a couple. I don't want to be late, so we got to go to break. Right now it's Justin Timberlake. Like, I love you. It's Q92.
A survey or a interview with a Dr. Shazadi Harper, an expert in menopause and hormonal changes affecting libido.
Yeah.
It's been revealed the best time of day to express your love physically.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Do you think morning, afternoon, or night?
Night.
Jake?
Morning.
Jake, the sexpert, is right. It is the morning, apparently.
You got kids. That ain't happening.
Well, it says testosterone levels are high for both men and for women. They're at their highest. Testosterone is the hormone which is predominantly the male hormone that men have, and women have it as well. It is for energy and for alertness, and it causes that sexy feeling. She would say, I would say the morning is a very good time. Testosterone is a hormone produced by the body, and although women produce it, men have far higher levels. So, the best time of the day is right in the morning before you guys start your day. Now, I don't know, do you brush your teeth first?
No. No, actually, yeah.
If you had to guess, and I want you to summarize. Expressing your love physically over the years.
Yeah.
What time of day would you say the average is?
3 a.m.
No, I mean like night, afternoon.
Night.
Yeah. 3 a.m. You have to set an alarm for that? Hope you both wake up, because I would.
No.
Do you stay up and wait for 3 a.m. or do you go to
No.
sleep and set? Like I said, you set an alarm.
Just an internal clock that
No,
wakes you up.
You don't. Your body doesn't wake you up for that.
I mean, not
It's
every
3
night.
a.m.,
No.
I must be horny. Jake,
Thank God my daughter's off today.
if you had to summarize, would most of your expressed physical love have taken place at night, in the afternoon, or in the morning?
At night.
That's not to say it doesn't happen at night.
I know. I'm just saying, trying to get a gist of. I'm thinking about myself. I guess if I gotta.
You've never woken up and done the whole
I have.
Okay.
I have, like, daily. And she's like, no. But I guess it'll probably be night too. So apparently, we as humans are not doing this correctly. Not the best time.
I feel like morning's really hard because people get up and go to work in the morning. If it's a weekend, and you have kids, littles get up really early.
They do. And again, this is taking nothing as far as things that could, it's just telling you when the best time is for you. It is in the morning.
On your Monday morning. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for waking up with us. I am Lauren, hanging out with Jake. Good morning, Jake.
Good morning.
Christian on vacation day. So he will be back tomorrow for sure. Hey, don't forget, in just a very short amount of time, you're probably going to hear a cue to call. It's for you to win some tickets to go see Luke Bryan at Blossom Music Center on Friday, July 11th. I can tell you he's a great performer. That'll be a good time. So be listening for that cue to call. Next hour, we're going to talk to our friend Mark Johnson, find out what we're in store for this week. Hopefully, I'm hoping no more snow and ice, but he can tell us. So we're going to check in with him in the 9 o'clock hour. Yeah. See how his Valentine's Day with Miss Mary went.
Oh,
Mark can be a romantic.
He can be.
Yeah,
I'm interested to know.
It might have been something fairly lavish. We'll find out. Before the break, I asked you guys, and I asked Jake. He had a fair answer. If there was one skill that you could just instantly be given mastery for, like you were the master of that skill, you had to do nothing and to get it, to obtain it, it was just given to you. What would it be? Jake, yours is to learn a new language.
Yep.
But solely because he wants to eavesdrop to see if people are talking crap about him behind his back in a different language.
I feel like he could really come in handy. Okay. If nobody knows, you know how to speak it.
Well, yeah. Sure. I just don't know how many times I encounter people
I
think are talking about me.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really encountered it
in another language.
The one time it does, I'm ready.
That's right. Jake is like, I got this. I think mine would probably be to sing.
That's a good one.
Not because I want to be like some huge rock star. I just want to be able to sing.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think maybe sing. I think. Let's see here. I'd like to master the woman's psyche, but that's impossible. I'll settle for dear Lord. I'll settle for unclasping a brassiere with a gesture. That's funny. I'd be a master stock trader. Never worry about money again. That's a great point.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, 49ers fangirl checking in. Just got back from driving to Louisville and back. The only sketchy road is Columbus Road due to blowing and drifting. Kudos to the road crews. My special skill. Oh, do you mean IT or it? Not sure. I'm not sure. You can clarify for me there, 49ers fangirl. That's good to hear. The roads are improving. And it's supposed to be sunny, so it'll probably help the roads warm up a little bit and stuff melt off. So, text message, mathematics, more specifically, quantum physics. Okay. Why? I don't
know anything about that.
Right. Like, what application would you want that for? Like, would you want to change careers if you could do quantum physics? That's not a bad. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say sing. Mine would be the ability to read and retain everything that I read.
That's a good one.
That's what I would want to do.
Yeah.
Because then you could learn so many things and you could store that information,
Yeah, you just have to read something one time and then you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Text message, white van guy checking in. I'd like to be a master mechanic. Okay. That's awesome. Oh, 49. Okay. 49ers fangirl checking in. She said IT. So literally she wants to be an IT professional.
Gotcha.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification. I'm not the one who texted about quantum physics, but it's the future of science. It will literally take us into space and make things we never thought possible. Very good point. Okay, so thank you. I appreciate the clarification on why, that would be the God sequence, a mathematical code that we can use for things like light speed travel. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. What would yours be? If you could just acquire a skill, like it was just handed to you, what would it be and why? Why would you choose that to be yours? Jake wants to learn another language so he can eavesdrop on people that might potentially be talking about him.
Yeah.
And not, he wouldn't want anyone around him to know that he knew so that he could just interject and surprise everybody in the conversation.
Right.
Okay. Mine, I think, would be the ability to retain everything I read. You guys have got some good ones though. Like maybe I'm not expanding my minds enough.
Yeah, no, they're good ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep them coming. 330-269-9292. That's the text line. 330-450-9292. That is the phone line. And I don't know. I think maybe we should do that. There it is. There's the cue to call. Do you want to go see Luke Bryan at Blossom Music Center on July 11th? If so, give me a call. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck. Right now, it's Kane Brown, Marshmallow, Miles on it. It's Q92.
Yeah. Well, we have a couple minutes. We only have a couple minutes. I say that in hopes that one of the three of us knows that. Coming up in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Lawrence put our whole station in danger.
Oh my gosh. Christian.
Lauren has went to pee, as she does a lot.
I do. I drink a lot of water and a lot of coffee.
And she said as she sat down to pee, she looked. There was a very big, you said very large.
It's like this big.
Wolf spider was staring right at you.
Yeah,
all eight of its eyes.
He took me by surprise a little bit. So I did a little, like audible.
And somehow you just peed, left it.
Well, I had to get back in here, Christian.
When
so
you
weren't
know.
like, this happens all the time, and Jake's showing an empty screen because I'm not at my mic.
Oh, that does happen a lot.
I didn't want it to happen again, so I was like, well, he can wait.
So if you were killing a spider, I would never, ever come at you for that. I would commend you, actually, for killing a spider. So we get huge wolf spiders at this station.
We do.
They are like on steroids.
Well,
I don't know how to explain them to you. Like they are
They're huge.
some
I'll
of
take
the
a picture of it.
biggest spiders you'll see.
Actually, when I take Jake with me, because I don't want to step on it with my new Nikes.
So she left it the first one. I go, you left it. She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's great.
I said I would go back and
I
get
don't
it.
know why, because there's many rooms in this building. Every one of them comes here to this
that
studio.
is not true. Then why is he in the bathroom?
That's where he starts his journey.
Oh, he came in through the glass block windows.
Yeah, he was like,
I
I
doubt
know where
it.
I need to go, where the hit music is. So she goes back into the bathroom again.
I just
And
wanted
she
to
goes,
see where he was.
He's gone. I'm like, see?
I found him.
Now he's mobile. He's heading this way. She sees him a third time. Man, that's 3 times you've been in the bathroom already.
No, I was just checking
You
while
were
my
checking.
sandwich was
So you
cooking.
go in again. You're like, oh, he's still there. He's behind the garbage. Did you kill him? No. So we know he's moving. He's active.
Yeah,
We know
he's
he's
definitely
a
alive.
huge wolf spider. We know they all end up in this room that we're in right now. And who knows where he's at right now.
I'm going to go take a picture of him right now so you guys can see this.
You will have to yell when you stomp on him because he'll crunch. He will.
Oh, I know. He will. For sure. He's that big.
He will.
Hey, good morning, Q92. Who's this?
This is Joe.
Joe, you want to go see Luke Bryan?
I do.
All right, these tickets are yours. Congrats, Joe.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're headed to Blossom Music Center on Friday, July 11th. Just tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up.
Q92.
Congratulations, Joe. He's going to go see Luke Bryan. We're going to have more of those. So if you'd like to beat the box office and get your tickets before you can buy them, you're going to want to keep it here on Q92 because we've got them all week for you. Speaking of fun things here, hold on. We're going to... There we go. Happy Friday, everybody. All right, let's wrap this up as we close the hour out. We did get a couple more text messages. First of all, I see you. Hold on. I want to make sure this is right. Karen, I got your email. You're good. You're going to get them this week, just so you know. Sorry. I just had to convey that. I can't text back on the text line, just so you guys know. But I wanted her to know that. Okay, we were talking about skills that you could acquire that they would just be like given to you. What would be the one skill that you would want to just absolutely master?
Yeah.
And Jake's is to learn a foreign language so he can eavesdrop on conversations and make sure nobody's talking about him.
Right on.
Mine would be to be able to retain everything I read. We have another text message to be a great cook. Okay, so you'd want to be a chef. That's cool. I like that. Good morning, Tech Girl, checking in on my way to the dentist. Oh, well, I hope you have no cavities. Get your toothbrush, your new toothbrush.
Yeah.
You know. Professional sports announcer so I can go to the games for free and get paid for it. Okay.
That's a good idea.
That's clever.
Yeah.
If that's where your passion lies. I like it. I like it. I like it. We have a lot of skills. A lot of people want to do mathematics, quantum physics, things like that. I get it. It's a hard thing to learn, but it's a good skill to have. Understood. So well done, guys. Well done. All right. Next hour coming up, we're going to talk to Mark Johnson. We're going to find out what this week's forecast has in store for us. And we're going to get to some of the things that you just got to know. Keep it right here. It's Q92. Right now, it's 311 down.
Oh my God! We're talking about GPAs this hour because I was just saying how I don't necessarily like the 4.9, 4.8, and I said that I totally admitted that this is a topic that like is old man get off my lawn for me.
Yep.
As we're getting older, we're starting to get those opinions that like are ours now. We don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And there's things as you age up, you go, no, it's stupid. I don't like it. It sucks. Get it out of here. That's a topic for me. The people getting over 4.0, not daughter, 4.2 or 4.3.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't get it. I was like, congratulations. I'm so glad you're doing well in school. You're awesome. I don't get it.
Yeah.
You know, you're okay with it?
Yeah. I mean,
Jake has different issues with it
my
than me.
kid benefited from it. She got an
my
academic scholarship.
Is
right.
literally benefiting from it right now, getting ready to go to Akron.
Yep.
Absolutely. Some text messages. I think that honor classes are 5 for an A. Regular classes 4 for an A. At the end of the day, it's a number. I only graduated 8 years ago, and I feel old listening to this. It wasn't even like this 8 years ago. Imagine if you graduated back in the 1900s.
Right.
Before electricity.
I was the last year of the 1900s, by the way.
Were you?
Yeah.
99?
Yep.
Good for you. Good for you. I was 97. She's doing all the extras and college classes for the dance
that
teacher.
Must be from Megan.
There's a 4.9, yeah. Yep. ZDP Wrench Monkey. I graduated with a 1.42 GPA. Granted, I never planned to go to college, but I feel like a GPA is pointless unless college is in your future plans. I did, however, score a 98 on my ASVAB, which is the test for enlisting into the military, and can be used as a substitution for the SATs. Is that out of 100?
I'm not sure what the scale is, but I do know you can use your ASVAB score in
98
place of.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Let me see. Whoever texted in the tacos, I love the enthusiasm.
Super great.
But we want to take that energy.
Tacos and burritos.
We want to take that energy and we want to transfer it over to Q92's Facebook, YouTube, or X. That's the live video feed, and that's where we're going to pick a finalist from. I just say that because I want you to have a chance to become a finalist. So love it. Love that you're listening. Love you're engaged. Love that you want to become a finalist. But I want you to go do that right now on Facebook, YouTube, or X, just so you have a good chance to become a finalist. I hate how they teach math now to kids. LOL.
Listen, I agree with you. When my kids were in elementary school and like early middle school, I used to have to YouTube the Common Core math methods so I could help them with their homework.
2 plus 2 is 4.
I would show them how to do long division, and my daughter would literally have like nearly a nervous breakdown because she was like, "No, I can't do it that way. I have to show my work. They're going to mark points off."
1 and 1 is 2. How do you know that? Because I added them.
Right. Because I know
Show me
this
how you
is
added
true.
them. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2.
Right. Like 1.
Are you satisfied? I guess so. I guess that's Common Core.
Yeah.
Okay, again, let me see here. AP classes are typically 5.0 value classes, and non-AP classes are typically 4.0
There you go.
value classes. Let me see. Yeah, the ZDP Wrench guy said, he got 98 out of 100.
That's awesome.
Good for you. That's pretty good. My GPA, I don't even think I was at 3. I think I was 2 something, if I'm going to be fully honest. I believe I was a 2.7. I had a little bit of everything on my report cards. I had A's.
You had F's?
I had B's. Never failed anything in high school.
Neither did I.
Never failed anything in high school. I did see, not a lot, but there were times there was a D.
How'd that go over at home?
Not well.
Yeah.
Papa Bigglesworth, not a fan.
We're lucky. Our kids have really taken to school. Like even my son, I was a little worried, a little shaky for him, in middle school and stuff because he hated school. Gotcha. But he's doing well. So, and he's on to AP history next year.
What was your GPA when you graduated?
I don't remember, but I know that I got a letter for my Letterman jacket. So it was good.
For academics?
Yeah. It was a genie. It was like a lamp, like a genie lamp.
No!
I reckon it was pretty good.
What'd you play? School. This is my school.
I didn't put it on my phone.
Like a book?
I had it. I could have.
Like a book and a pencil on your...
They still do it. Like both my kids have academic letters.
Following
in their mama's footsteps.
I wonder... He's a 4-year letterman in English. You see, hubby and I are 2 mids that made beautiful children, like strangers constantly commenting on how cute they are. Confuses me every day. Oh, yeah, 2 mids. Listen, mids.
See, that's how I feel about Tony and I. But I think our children are pretty. Like, they got the best parts of us.
Well, I don't think as a parent you're going to think your child's ugly. You love them unconditionally. So
I don't know. When they
first
came out, Tony was holding them, and he was like, I don't see what the hype is about newborns. They're kind of ugly.
This one here, I don't know about this one. I hope he changes. So congrats. There you go. 2 mids made it cute. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm a solid 5, averaging out every person I've ever seen. I'm pretty average. I can deal with that. I actually do my makeup. I'm a good 5.5.
See, I feel like I'm with you.
Yeah, I put myself
at
a 5.
Took me a long time to get here, though, to be at peace with it.
That's funny. What do you rank yourself? What do you give yourself on the 10 scale?
I'd say a 5 or 6.
Yeah,
for me.
I'll go with 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you leaning 6?
I said 5 to 6.
Well, cocky there, huh?
No. I'm saying that because I agree
between 5 and 15.
There is a marked difference between Lauren with makeup on and Lauren without makeup, okay?
Yeah, this is all I got. So I guess I should probably stick at 5. Jake, what do you think you are?
I was going to go 6.
Good for you.
I would go, you're 6.
You have youth on your side?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 6. At your peak, what do you think you were?
Oh, at my peak? And I'll show you a picture at my peak.
Yeah.
So you understand where I'm going. I'd say 7.5.
That's funny. I was going to say myself 7.
Yeah.
Now, I peaked very early, and the decline was awful.
I peaked, and then once I started having children, I was like, oh, no.
Yeah. At your, Jake, or do you think you're at your peak?
I don't know. I would probably say I'm at my peak. If not, maybe a 7 too. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
So 7, and you think you're currently at your peak?
Yeah.
25. That's That's not crazy to say.
No, I was going to say mine probably, I peaked at 22 because
You're in your 40s. Ain't
I
nobody
had my
peaked.
first baby at 23.
If you're in Hollywood, you could be peaking in your 40s.
Oh my gosh, Jake, you're 25?
Yeah.
When I was 25, I had a mortgage and, well, not yet, but I was baking another child. I would have had one child and one on the way. That's weird.
My
Super
husband, I love
weird.
people are texting about this. My husband and I are short and chunky, solid 4s. Our kids are so cute. And I'm not just saying that, LOL. My daughter is a fit competition cheerleader. Good for
Hey,
you.
look at that.
Solid 4s. Made a cutie cheerleader.
Yeah.
A fit competition cheerleader.
Yeah.
See?
See, and I would be so proud. Like, to me, I'm proud of it. I'm like, listen, I have successful children. My daughter does not have my untannable skin. She can tan. Both of them got my husband's eyelashes. You know, like, my son still gets embarrassed because even the orthodontist and the doctor still call him Mr. Lashes. He's 16, so he doesn't dig it so much anymore.
No, I don't know that any man's like,
Yeah.
I'm known for my lashes.
But he is, though. Because
Yeah.
it looks like he has eyeliner on because he has such thick lashes.
Make a great emo kid.
True, he
Make a
would.
great
He's even
emo
got the
kid.
dark hair on his own. He doesn't even have to.
Let's
like,
do it.
dye
Let's get a dog collar, huh?
I don't know what I'd do if he
Let's
ever
get some
came
Junko jeans and a chain wallet. Let's do this.
Morning. Good morning, everybody. It is cold. It is snowy. It is super bright outside. The sun is out. To me, there's nothing worse than a sunny, snowy day. Just because it like
reflects off the snow.
oh
And
my
blinds
gosh,
you.
yeah, it like burns your corneas out of your head.
Just that one small window right now. That's real bright.
Yeah, it's awful. So, welcome to Monday, everybody.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, it is. No, it is. I'm glad everybody got to work safely. It was a little dicey this morning. I'm not going to lie. Glad everybody is at work safely. A lot of people had the day off. Today is President's Day. Coming up, we are going to talk to Mark Johnson. We're going to find out what this weather is going to look like all week, how long this cold snap is going to last. Can we expect any more snow or ice or anything like that? So we're going to talk to him, see how that's going, see how he and Mary celebrated Valentine's Day. And also, I've got some things you got to know. Actually, I just kind of learned something. I don't know whether I should admit it or not, but I just kind of learned something reading through all the stuff that I was going to include in the things you got to know. So we'll see if you knew this as well. A little President's Day trivia for you about the actual holiday itself. I think a lot of people misconstrue what it actually is because I think
Yeah,
maybe I did too.
I probably did too.
Yeah.
I'll find out.
Good morning to you, Miles. Checking in on YouTube. Hello. Happy Monday to you as well. Text line. Good morning, guys. Marsh checking in. Have a great day. Good morning, Marsh. Checking in a little later than normal. I think everybody's kind of off to a slower start. If you didn't have to be at work today, obviously you stayed home. Maybe you took a vacation day because the kids didn't have school.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be, if you're just waking up with us now, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we got lots to get to still. Show's not over, friends. Right now, it's burning down. It's Q92.
Hello, anesthesia, something like that here.
Esthetician,
There you
maybe?
go. When I do Brazilian waxes, I can tell who's a stander. That's why when I wax the back end, I have you spread those cheeks.
What?
I am dying of laughter. It reminds me of the Adam Sandler movie Big Daddy or something. Little boy, I wipe my own ass. That was Big Daddy. Oh, that's when they took him away. Oh,
He was so cute, that little boy.
what do people do that can't reach around themselves? Get the power washer out. They should make a power washer for butts.
That's called a bidet.
No, I mean a real power washer. Like
That
where
hurts.
you almost go flying. I am a lady. Sit to wipe with TP and then wet wipe for the final swipe. I'm thinking most of the women just stand because they're jealous. Men stand when we pee. It is a nice little thing. We have little hoses.
You guys are really quick.
Yeah. Okay, wait, Jake. Where are the nuts when you wipe your butt? This is bizarre.
In my hand, up to my middle knuckle.
Up to your middle knuckle.
Yeah, like my fingers just up.
I'm glad you sit, but I don't know that I can go with you on down this road, my friend. We might have to part ways. The cupping.
These are the weirdos you have on your team.
Just like hunk. I don't
I don't understand not
Who
doing that
taught you this?
myself. Actually, no, I think my mom might have when I was very little. I don't know though.
Told you to cup?
I feel like I used to stand all the time, but I also stood weird. I would stand and plant my left foot on the ground, my right foot on the toilet seat, and then I would go behind when I stood. But now,
that's called the Shakespeare. Yeah.
that's how I used to
Or the
stand.
Captain Morgan.
And then I just realized it's easier to.
Yeah, that one's just, I don't know, man. I don't know about the
I
cup.
still am like,
Now, I have yet to have anyone text in, and the text line has exploded.
you used to put a foot on the toilet seat?
Yeah, when I stood, I would face the toilet seat.
I get it.
What?
I get it.
Okay.
I don't know. No one else has said anything about they cup the coin purse
Yeah.
when wiping. You know what I mean? I haven't, nothing about that. But, text line can still come in. It's a story time with Jake now. I don't know. You got something that happened to you, what, today?
Yeah, last night, this morning, same difference.
Okay.
So I've done the whole, set my alarm at a different time than I was supposed to, like the 5 p.m. instead of 5 a.m. And then I was, really late to work before.
Everyone's done that.
Yeah,
I think
everyone's
that's
done that.
standard.
I did this to a new level, I think.
Okay.
So I went to bed at 11 o'clock, 11:30 last night.
Yeah.
I set my alarm. My alarm went off. I woke up. I did my usual morning routine.
What is your usual morning routine?
Okay.
Walk us through this.
So I go to the bathroom and I always sit down when I pee in the morning because I usually miss in the morning. So in the morning, I always sit down.
You sit down to pee.
So I was this morning, in particular, more tired than I ever have been in the morning before. I swear I almost fell asleep on the toilet. I never really take a full body shower in the morning, and we have like a bathtub with a shower, so I always just turn on the faucet and wash my hair, like bend over the bathtub and wash my hair real quick.
So hold on. To recap, before we move on to where this is going, what we've already learned is, one, you sit down to pee.
Yeah.
And you wash your hair like a girl
two,
over the
you
side
wash
of the
your
tub.
hair in the sink.
Yeah, in
as
the
if
morning.
a criminal on the run at a gas station.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
And so I fell asleep on the toilet. I fell asleep, bent over the shower, washing my hair because I was so tired.
I was drowned.
I
You
would
just stick your head in the shower and wash
I know what
only
you mean.
your
Over the
hair.
side of the tub.
Yeah,
Removable.
yeah.
I've done it in a pinch, like if I need to do my hair really quick. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just so tired. I had no idea why. And so I don't think anything of it. I get up. Mark Johnson sends us the weathers.
Yeah.
So I get an email and I'm like trying to figure out, like, it doesn't really say Mark Johnson yet until you like unlock your phone. And so I was like using my brain power to like unlock my phone. Like I was just staring at it to use Face ID. I was so tired. I had no idea what I was doing.
Today's hit music, Q92, end of the beginning with Joe. Right now, it is 9:21. It is Monday morning. It is seriously cold outside. We've gotten a serious heap of snow delivered to us here in Northeast Ohio. So let's talk to the man who can tell us what we can expect moving forward. Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Good morning, everybody. Are you warm enough?
We are warm enough. I was telling Jake on the way in this morning, though, I was like shocked how bad the roads were still like early this morning.
Yeah, you had a lot of wind. And so
Yeah.
you clear the snow off, and then the wind comes in and blows it right back on, and you had that fluffy snow falling, and there's no way to really keep the roads clean until the winds quiet down.
Yeah. When can we expect that to happen? Because I'll tell you what, that wind cuts like a knife right now with as cold as it is.
I would expect by May or June,
Oh,
the wind.
cool.
No, I'm kidding. Today it's going to be windy. You got wind gusts of 34 miles per hour. Tonight you've got wind gusts to near 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow, well, tomorrow we're going to have winds to near 10 or 15. So tomorrow's when the winds finally start to calm down a little bit. Less snow blowing on the roads.
Okay. Well, that's always a good thing. Obviously, safe travel for everybody as they get up and head out the door early in the morning. Do we have any more snow on tap for this week?
Not really. I think you get a little light snow today. A little flurry during the morning hours. That should be about it. I think the next chance for snow will be Wednesday night with less than an inch of snow on the way. Thursday, you get a little bit of light snow here and there with the system moving to the south. I mean, they're going to get a big storm in southern Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee. They're going to have a lot of snow there. We're on the northern fringe of it, so that's good for about an inch or two of snow. We can handle that, right? I think
Oh
we
yeah,
can.
we can handle an inch.
Okay. The big weather story the next couple of days, of course, is the cold. The Arctic air is settling back in. This is not going to be as cold as that January one, but it's similar. I mean, today will be 19 to 20, maybe 21, with a wind chill to -1. Cloudy skies, may see a little bit of peak of sunshine here and there. Tonight, we're going to have a low of 5. I can count them on one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 degrees for the low. You get a wind chill of -7. All right. Tomorrow, partly sunny. Finally, a little sunshine, but we're cold. High of 16, a wind chill to -7. Wednesday, we begin a monster warm up, a high of 19. Okay, I was kidding. It's not
Okay.
monster. 19 degrees on Wednesday, still cloudy. Then we get a little snow Wednesday night into Thursday. We'll be near 20 on Thursday. Friday is not that much warmer. I mean, we're right into, we're at 25 degrees, maybe a little bit of sunshine.
All right. So it's just the name of the game this week is just going to be cold. Bundle up.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
cold. And this is a good old fashioned winter we're having. I mean,
Mhm.
we've been spoiled by the last couple of winters. Let's admit it. I mean, last February, we spent the month in the 40s, 50s, and even some 60s. So it was a mild February last year. This year, we're making up for it. And it looks like the weather patterns suggest below average temperatures all the way through March.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is, you guys. We live in Ohio. We know that this happens every few years. We kind of get a wall up, and
Yeah.
right, we did get spoiled last year. It was a very mild February, March, April, May. I mean, like it was very kind to us.
Yeah. Very, very kind. But those don't last. You have some periods of warmer weather, and then Mother Nature reminds you what winters are like.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, Mark, I have to ask you, how was your Valentine's Day? What did you and Mary do?
Well, let's see. We actually went to the Cleveland Botanical Gardens yesterday, and then we went out to a nice little Italian restaurant and had a little dinner. So we had our Valentine's Day yesterday. It was very, very nice, and just spent the day together.
Yeah, I like that. I think I like it too when Valentine's Day falls on a Friday because
Right.
I feel like you have the whole weekend to really choose when you want to celebrate it.
When you want to go. I mean, Friday night's busy at the
Yeah.
restaurant. Saturday night's busy at the restaurant. Sunday, we felt, yeah, even though the weather was bad, the roads were bad, we took our time
Yep.
and we got to where we needed to go. And, it was a really, really nice day. Of course, I did stop at the gas station, bought her typical chocolate covered rose.
Good.
Her Oak Ridge Boys CD and a little 5-hour energy. That's my normal gift.
Priorities. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys had a nice Valentine's Day. Yeah, it was kind of weird because with the weather the way it was yesterday, I ran out once yesterday with my daughter. We were into TJ Maxx and there was no one there. And it
No
was
one.
fantastic. I mean, there was maybe 15 shoppers in the whole store.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, weather keeps people home, and sometimes necessarily so, but
Correct.
it's also an advantage to those of us who have good tires,
Yep.
and we can take it slow and get to where we need to go.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Mark, for joining us. We'll see you next week, and have a good week.
Take care, everybody.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Mark Johnson, our chief meteorologist. We love him so much. He brings you the most up-to-date forecast. You can follow him at Mark J. Weather, and you can always hear him here on Mondays to let you know what your work week has in store for you weather-wise. So, all right. Coming up, we'll get into the things that you need to know, but right now, it's Forever Young. David Guetta. It's Q92.
I was like, I'm going to wash my car in and out, then come back and do the yard. Got to cut the grass now. Both neighbors did. Clock's ticking. There's nothing you can do when the neighbors cut your grass. You have
24 hours to respond.
And they both cut it. And I was like, you sons of... Okay.
At least they did it now and not Saturday.
So, fair. So I drove up to the car wash, which is only about a 5-minute drive from my house. Got there, ready to go. Realized I didn't have my wallet.
Oh, that sucks.
Had to drive back.
Yeah.
Then go wash the car. In vacuuming the car, I am a disgusting human. The things that I vacuumed out of my car. But the worst thing I found, and I don't know if you guys have ever found something gross in your cars. I don't know when this happened.
I mean, like petrified French fries, yeah.
Now, I think everyone has McDonald's fries somewhere underneath
Somewhere
their seat.
where they're hard as a rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yet still look like the day you bought them.
That's fair.
I found underneath my driver's seat, so it was me. All right. A section like this big of a Big Cat Kit Kat bar.
Ew. How did that one slip through your fingers?
Don't know.
Think about it.
I love a Kit Kat. That
I
would
would have been so mad. I would be like, dang it, I just dropped a huge chunk of chocolate.
If you're familiar with the Big Cat, it's like a stick, like a candy bar.
Yeah.
And it's thick, and it's in like 4 like Kit Kat squares, but it's a straight line.
Yeah.
So that means I didn't even eat a full Big Cat Kit Kat, dropped it, and was oblivious.
And you were like, okay.
It was melted
Oh, God.
to the underneath my seat. So not only did I have to get a napkin to pull it out, I then had to get a wet paper towel, use a water bottle that I also found under my seat, never opened, and wet it to clean that area. I had a damn Kit Kat open underneath my passenger seat, melted. That's your boy.
Yeah.
That will tell you that car inside is as clean as it's been in about a year.
Well, that's good.
Wiped everything off. It's clean. Then I went and mowed the grass. I was mowing grass from around 5:30 till about 8. I mean, I stopped coming at dinner.
Dang.
Our backyard's pretty massive. The front yard is tiny. The backyard, it's a pond.
I mean, what are we talking about acreage wise? I mean,
I have no idea.
We have about 3/4 of an acre.
I couldn't tell you. I just know it pies.
Okay.
And the wideness in the backyard's very wide.
Do you milk it because you enjoy it? Just be honest, because I think sometimes
No,
men do.
I do, but not yesterday because I was losing daylight.
Okay.
And by the end, I was pretty much mowing in almost darkness.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was my day yesterday. I found out I had a really gross Kit Kat. It was gross.
My day yesterday was making
It was
dinner
gross.
and then taking my son out to practice driving. And I took him on a main road for the first time. I think he was equally as petrified as I was. But he handled it well. He handled it like a champ. He even turned out into the second lane. Like, we did it. We survived.
That's all you could do. He'll be fine. He'll be driving before you know
He
it.
will, but have you ever noticed, like, well, you probably did. Did the not daughter have her license when you met?
No, I drove with her with her permit.
So when you were doing that was my point. Like, I was trying to get to that. When you were doing that, do you realize that, like, your voice, like, comes out of your body and you can't even control it, and, like, in pitches that you've never heard before? Not that it was doing that bad. Like, it's because I was so afraid.
She was fine driving at first. She would take some sharp ass turns.
See, it's the smoothing out of the turn.
Jesus, I think I would just say.
Listen, he's doing really well. When I taught my daughter to drive, who is an excellent driver now, like, she's very cautious. It's all the things you want to see as a parent. She hugged the curb, and I was convinced we were going to lose my side mirror when I was teaching her. Now, she's obviously been driving for a while now, so she's fine at centering up. But he started with those tendencies again last night. I'm like, oh God, I'm not doing this again. Because you're riding on that side, so you're like, you see it coming. Today's hit music, Q92, 9:33 on your Monday morning. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for waking up with us here at Q92. Gosh, it is sunny and bright out there. Definitely make sure you got those sunglasses in the car with you today. All right, let's get into the things you gotta know. Obviously, there's one blaringly obvious thing that you've got to know. It's President's Day. But what you really got to know is what President's Day is actually all about. This day observes the birthdays of former Presidents George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. While the holiday is sometimes misunderstood as a celebration of the lives and birthdays of all U.S. presidents, it's not true. The holiday was originally called Washington's Birthday and was the first federal holiday to honor an individual's birth date. Washington's birthday is February 22nd. It was designated by Congress as a holiday for all federal workers in 1885. And in 1971, the Uniform Monday holiday law changed the date to the third Monday in February, according to National Archives. It adds that the position of the holiday between the birthdays of Washington and Lincoln, whose birthday is February 12th, gave rise to the popular name of President's Day because it was celebrating two different presidents. Not all of the presidents.
Makes sense.
Just two of them.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know that I actually knew that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Oops. Let's see here. Powerball numbers from Saturday. Yeah, there was no winner. There was no jackpot winner. So tonight's jackpot climbs to 183 million. Yesterday, William Byron won the Daytona 500. So congrats to him. Let's see here. Florida State Senator Geraldine Thompson died Thursday at 76 after complications from knee replacement surgery. She leaves a legacy in the Florida legislature, which she served since 2006. So condolences there. An unprecedented Arctic cold snap is set to affect the U.S. and parts of Europe. Meteorologists report this will be the 10th polar vortex invasion this winter, far surpassing the typical 2 or 3 instances. Arctic air was forecast to hit the northern Rockies, northern plains on Saturday, will persist through the week. I think we've seen that. Like there are some southern states that have had significant snow for them and cold as well. So I think across the nation, we've all kind of felt that. Also, here's a weird fact for you. Did you know that blue is the favorite color of 80% of Americans?
No, but it makes sense.
You think?
Yeah.
Or do you think everybody's like, what's your favorite color? And people don't know what to say. So they're just like blue.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like blue, purple. Two of the common ones.
Also, just so you guys know, today is National Random Acts of Kindness Day, celebrated by individuals, groups, organizations nationwide to encourage acts of kindness. This is a movement that is designed to inspire people every day. As a favorite celebration for many people everywhere, they're going to be performing at least one random act of kindness to bring joy to the receiver. So if you're feeling it today, maybe pay for the drink for the person in front of you or the person behind you, or maybe hold the door. Just go out of your way today to try and make somebody smile. It's today's hit music, Q92. Those are the things you got to know.
Well, Jake, speaking of, you said you actually had rage this morning.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I got scammed again.
Scammed?
Yeah.
Did you
By
go
who?
buy an inflatable or something and totally
No, not that big. I was talking to you earlier when Christian was on his vacation that I used to have as a child this 8-foot tall inflatable Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
And we, a couple years ago, got rid of it. I don't know. We must have gotten a hole in it. I don't really remember what happened to it. But this year, I was like, I want to get that snowman again. Like, it was one of my favorite parts of Christmas as a child.
Yeah.
And so I did research on it. It's a 2002 Frosty the Snowman. They don't really sell it anymore, so you have to find somebody that will sell it to you. And I looked forever, and I couldn't find it. And then I joined this Facebook group, buy or sell trade holiday inflatables and animatronics. And one day during the show, it was just came up on my feed, and I was like, that's the exact snowman. It was like $60 or whatever. And I messaged him, and I said, I live in Ohio. I'll pay for shipping. I want it. And he was like, okay, what's your zip code? I told him, and he's like, it'll be $15 for shipping. I'm like, great. I gave him the money, and I still don't have it.
Have you reached out to him?
I have, and
How
he
long
has-
has it been?
A couple days before Christmas.
Did you report him at least?
No. I did reach out to him, and he didn't, no reply.
When did you reach out to him?
A couple weeks ago.
You want me to reach out to him for you?
Sure.
We'll deal with this.
That sucks.
Yeah. So it wasn't a whole lot of money, but still.
No, I hate people like that. I hate that people do that to people. I really do. Like I don't understand like what kind of human does that. Like
Yeah.
what kind of trash bag human like does that to people?
Yep.
And like sees nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Sees nothing wrong with it. Like, ha, you got your money.
Yeah. No, they
What?
for sure don't. They think it's no big deal.
And now won't even respond to any of your. That sucks.
Yeah. Sorry to hear
Did you
that.
try
buddy.
eBay?
No. Well, it was I bought it off of Facebook. So it was Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I said you looked other places. Did you look eBay?
I
You
did
couldn't
look
find it?
eBay, and it was pretty expensive. So maybe I
Oh
should.
yeah, you
Good.
should try typing in GI Joe aircraft carrier on eBay and see what happens.
Yeah.
It's real bad. You're never getting that thing,
You'll
buddy.
cry. You'll absolutely cry. Let's go to the. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't
He's over that
remember
now. He pretty much is all about monster trucks, Hot Wheels, Ninja Turtles, and unfortunately Chuggington right now. And still cars. He's still very much into cars.
Do they still have fun, like Disney commercials and things like that? Like they used to have Choo Choo Soul with Genevieve.
Choo Choo Soul.
Oh my gosh, it was my
I remember her.
favorite. Yes, all aboard the Choo Choo
Yeah.
train. Yeah. Oh my gosh, all aboard Choo Choo.
Never heard of that, man.
Oh, she was with Genevieve.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram actually.
Really? What's
Yeah.
she look like now?
I believe
She's
you
so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Who's pretty?
Genevieve.
And what show is she from?
Well, it wasn't really a show. It was,
It was like a
more
commercial, like
yeah,
I don't short thing.
yeah. It was like a short. It was called Choo Choo Soul.
No, sorry. You should have him watch The Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets, we're on our way. Yes, that is a great one.
Never heard of that either.
Oh my gosh. They're animals that save other animals in trouble. There's an animal in trouble. Yeah.
Or you need to look up Singing Time with Alex and Leah on YouTube. No.
Okay. I haven't heard of that one. Have you, Jake?
Nope,
Me
you lost me
neither.
there.
Wow. It's not often you lose Jake when you're talking about kid shows.
I know, right?
And you just did. Singing with Alex and Leah on YouTube. I don't know who they are. But maybe I'll look into that.
I need to look up Genevieve now. I feel like she's a long lost friend that I should follow on Instagram.
So she had a show, but it was just shorts. It wasn't like a real show.
Choo Choo Soul was just kind of like a break with songs and I don't know.
My kids are big Miss Rachel fans
Okay. I've heard
on the
of it.
text line. I've heard of her, never watched her.
Yeah.
Never watched her.
What was it with Warehouse Mouse, Jake? What was that called?
Warehouse Mouse.
Yeah.
Imagination Movers.
That was it.
Yep.
Yeah. Good job.
Boy, Jake, you can't get Jake to say a word for nothing. You start bringing up your shows on Nickelodeon.
I think Jake
Disney.
and I could hang out and watch old kid shows the whole day,
Absolutely.
and I would be totally fine with it. Today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday. We've had a good show. We talked about what skills we would want. If we could have one skill, what would that be?
Yeah.
We talked about, what else did we talk about? The weather, obviously.
Yeah, the weather a lot. Things you didn't, or things that you find comfortable, things that you'd like to do on your off time.
Yeah, in your downtime, what do you do to kind of keep you from crashing out?
Yeah.
If you will. We talked to Mark Johnson. You found out it's going to be freaking freezing all week long. So
Can't
bundle
wait.
up. Yeah. That to look forward to. But looking ahead, we've got Monday morning already under our belt. You
It's
guys,
true.
it is behind
It's
us.
uphill from here.
Right. Glass half full. Tomorrow we have a really fun show. Christian will be back, which is great. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because he's, you know,
It's so much better when we're all three here.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's here. Yeah. I need he knows. He's like I don't know, it's a dynamic.
It is. It really is.
So, but Christian will return tomorrow. Today was a vacation day. Everything's good. He is not sick. He's having fun with his family, enjoying President's Day and the fact that daughter's off school, and that his nephews don't have school. So good for him. And he will be back with us tomorrow. Also tomorrow on the show, we're going to have Howie Mandel. Yeah, I'm super excited about that one. That'll be a fun one. He has a show at MGM Northfield Park coming up this Sunday. You can get tickets at Ticketmaster.com, or you can listen tomorrow after we talk to him on the show. I believe they're being very generous and giving us a pair of tickets to give away right after we do air his interview. So he will be on the show tomorrow. Also, tomorrow's Tuesday, so that means it's a rage room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be doing a rage room. So if you have any aggression that you want to get out or any frustrations, tomorrow will be your chance to do it right here on the show. So yeah, it should be a good day tomorrow. Today, the name of the game is just bundle up. I think the roads are improving. We heard from a couple listeners saying that the roads are getting better and better and better, which is great. The wind is still going to be an issue today. So just, take your time, give yourself a little extra time, especially if you're going anywhere rural where, you're in open fields and things like that.
Yeah, those are going to be the worst roads to drive on.
So you're going to want to be careful. Jake, have we decided if we're going to do a flower run or if we're holding on to
I haven't
Wednesday?
decided. Probably Wednesday.
All right.
Maybe. You think they'll live that long? Or am I going to hear dead flowers?
Well, I mean, Tony got me roses Friday and they still look great.
Okay. Then we're going to risk it.
Yeah. You're going to roll the dice because you just don't feel like driving down there?
Yeah.
Okay. You got bumped for Valentine's Day.
I know.
Were you like low-key, like a little...
No, I
really didn't care?
Yeah.
Okay.
My only problem was the flowers that I already paid for that I scheduled to pick up today.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah.
Where'd you get them?
Theos.
Oh, nice. Look at
I
you.
figured right after work, just go over there and
Pop over and grab them.
Oh.
Yeah. That's good. They have awesome flowers.
They do.
Good for you. Okay. Well, it's her loss and your mom's gain if...
Right. Yeah.
Anyhow, we hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for waking up with us. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning. Jake, what do you got for everybody?
Love you. Bye.
You heard him. We love you. Goodbye. It's Usher, My Way. It's Q92.